I'm back, and today we're going to talk a little bit about bok choy. This is going to be the food of the day. So once again, here's the bok choy that I picked up at the farmer's market. So one other thing I want to mention about bok choy is that it's high in beta carotene, and then they also say that and then our bodies turn beta carotene into vitamin A, and it's high in vitamin C and K, and provides 100%, 140% of our daily recommended vitamin A, and 70% of our recommended vitamin C, and 1 cup has less than 20 calories, which is pretty good. So you can eat a lot. So that's awesome. So just some other facts I wanted to throw in there. Okay, so now what I'm just doing is we're going to make this garlic bok choy. And it's going to take like a few seconds. So all I'm doing is I'm just peeling the onion and then chopping it. Then I'm going to add some chopped garlic. And then I'm going to chop up the bok choy, add a little bit of soy sauce, and that's it. And then a little bit of seasoning. And then you finish it off with crunchy red pepper. Not crunchy red pepper, but, you know, hot pepper, red hot pepper. Cayenne. So now what I'm doing, I'm just cutting up the onions. And I'm not going to I'm making about 4 leaves, which we only have 2 people, so you don't need a whole lot of leaves. But anyway, this is what I'm doing. I'm just chopping up the onion. I'm going to chop up the garlic. I think I'm going to use about half an onion, maybe a little more. And then I'm going to make, we're going to use a little more onion. I think this is going to need it. Yep, I did not do a good job peeling it. But here we go. All right, so this looks good. All right. So all I'm doing is just chopping up a little. I'm doing about half an onion because I'm only doing 4 leaves. And I'm just going to chop this up. Little smaller pieces. And what you're going to do is put this in a skillet, put a little bit of oil, and or a wok. And then you just want to cook the onions until they're fragrant, until they become less, I call it stinky, for lack of a better word, but they become more caramelized, so they become very, very sweet when you cut them. All right, so there's the onions. I think that looks pretty good. All right, so there's that. And now I'm going to play around with the garlic. That may take a minute, but I'll come back. I've got about 4 heads of garlic right here, and I'm going to do it the hard way, but I'll be back. So peeled the garlic. I'm just going to chop it up, add that to it. And then this is going to take all of 3 minutes once I chop up all the, bok choy. So we'll do that next. I'm just going to make this garlic pieces. I'm going to make them smaller. Okay. And then you can always substitute garlic powder, but I'll tell you, you really get the most fragrant pieces of the garlic whenever you use fresh. So when you can, use the fresh. When you can't, use the big bottle of garlic powder, which I've almost emptied. I think I bought this back in the summertime. Might have been July. It's almost gone. And this is what size? 9 ounce. Wow. We really use it. Okay. So yeah, there's that. So then now I'm going to go and take care of the bok choy. Okay, now, so I've got 4 massive pieces. I rinsed it, washed it, and I'm going to take off this little core down here because I think that's going to be probably hard. And it's usually where all the dirt kind of congeals, so I'm just going to take that off. Just a little bit down there. Get rid of that last little piece. And I'm not sure how to cut the bok choy, but I'm going to just do it. Oh, wow, look at that. See, that's a big core. I'm just going to take off these little beautiful green leaves there. Look at that. Actually, I may just peel it. But anyway, I like a little bit of core, so I'm going to eat this. Because I like a little crunch, you know. Crunch is good. So I'm just kind of laying them up on top of each other. And I'm just going to do this. Move that knife. I'm just going to chop them up. And then I'm going to just come back and do this. And then we're going to cook this. And this is going to be the first bok choy. And like I said, this will be good. You can put this in a soup. And delicious. So anyway. And what I've got going right now is I am cooking some white rice. And I'm going to just throw in some fried rice. And I'm probably going to use part of this for it as well, just to throw it in. Yep, just little pieces. And I'm just going to slice and dice these guys. Oh, and it smells really fragrant. It smells good. Okay. So anyway, so there's that. So I'm going to save. I'm not going to use all of this, but I'm going to use most of it. We're going to do this garlic bokchoy first. Okay, so this looks good. Okay, so bam, I have nice, not small pieces, but medium pieces, I'd say, in here. And then we're just going to go and put these in. All right, so here's the next step. Okay, so now, so what you do is you turn on the stove, right front. I'm going to put it on the medium setting, medium. And then all you're going to do is get the fire going. Put a little heat on there. I'm going to use olive oil. It's not the best. But they say you can use sesame oil. Now, sesame oil is, if you want the Asian taste, that's what you have to do. You got to get that sesame oil going. And let me see if I can cover that. Much better. It's looking pretty good. Yeah. All right. Just going to put a little bit of that in. So this is olive oil. Let's see how much. I don't have a lot of sesame oil, but here it is here. And this is a little tiny bottle that I bought. It's been a while. I'm going to put a little bit in here for the flavor. And then as this heats up, we're going to throw it in and get busy. And then this is our garlic bok choy recipe. So it's going. And I'll be right back when that heats up. So we got the oils going. Let me hurry up before it burns. I'm going to put the onion in first. Yeah, it's actually not as hot as I expected. But we're just going to get it started. Okay. Oh, there it is. I don't know if you can hear the sizzle. There it is. It smells really good because, like I said, sesame oil. If you can get your hands on it, worth every penny and more. And like I said, I think I got this from either Ollie's or the Dollar Tree. Now, they had this for a while. They don't have it anymore. It's very tragic. But you just want this stuff to cook down a little bit. So like I said, there's garlic and onion. And, you take as much as you can stand. And that's the thing with garlic and onion. It's kind of, it can be rough, if you're not used to it. My grandmother hated garlic. So every time I use a lot of garlic, I think about her going, ugh, it smells terrible. I think it smells great. But there it is. Oh, this is smelling really good. Yeah. All right. Okay. There it goes. My husband was playing a song and now it's in my head. I hate when that happens. But anyway, here it goes. So I'm just going to put some of the leaves in here. I'm going to use some of the green ones. I'm going to use some of the white. And then we're just going to go crazy from there. And the white has a nice crunch to it. So I'm just going to throw all that in there. I'm not being fancy at all. Okay, so I'm going to start right there. I'm going to stop right here. But like I said, we like ours really seasoned, so we're just going to... Okay, so... Yeah, put one more piece in. And the other thing that you can use is ginger. Now, if you have fresh ginger, that's much better than the stuff in the bottle. Some days I just don't feel like peeling it, but it's much better. So I'm just going to turn this around. There we go. You can see it. But there it is. Now they say you really don't need to cook bok choy. But I just think it just might give it a little better flavor if you did. I put so much garlic in here. It's going to be good. So then you put a little soy sauce. be careful of the salt if you have a low salt diet. This is just regular Kikkoman. This is the one I like the best. It's got a fermented sort of a wine taste, whereas like the stuff you get usually from a Chinese restaurant is very, very salty. Let me look at the label, I'll tell you. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot. You get 42% of your daily salt in how much? 1 tablespoon. Ooh, that's bad. So we're having a lot of salt. And I put about a tablespoon, maybe a little bit more in here. Ooh, boy. Yeah, I gotta watch that. So anyway, I may add this to the fried rice just to sort of take down the edge there. But anyway, it's done. That is the bok choy. And you see how easy that was. It took like no time. Once again, so this is fast food. And see, it's a little bit wilted, but I'm just going to stop it right there. And you see all the onions. I still have them kind of going in there. But that's it. Okay. That's our garlic bok choy sauce. Or garlic bok choy. That's it. You're done. Just going to slide that off of there. Voila. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is plate the bok choy. And then, so put that there. As you see, oops, there we go. Got to get it in the camera. That would help. All right, so I plated it. I cannot pick up these onions. Try to get it in there. I'm going to just get a spoon because I don't have time. Yeah, this is hard. These are the worst tongs. The good ones I had, I hung them up, but I don't know. They didn't make it out of the dishwasher. Anyway, there it is. So you have a nice little thing of bok choy. Now, like I said, just watch the salt with the, oh my goodness. Watch the salt with the soy sauce, because it's a little scary. You know what I mean? But you can cut this and bam. I mean, it looks pretty good. And then they say to finish it off with some red pepper. So you can do that. Put a little bit of red pepper on here. These are just the ones from the out the bottle. But there it is. All right. So bam, bok choy. Very easy, very healthy, and Asian inspired. And you know, you can serve it with some rice. Have a little bit of meat, no meat, different veggies. You can put it there all together. Put it in your soup. Put it in your salad. Yeah, the bok choy is really pretty, and I'm just going to pull it the whole thing again. There it is. That's the bok choy. Looks pretty good. Yep. Keep that. Thank you so much for watching. It's I Bring It Every Day. And eat well. Shop at the farmers markets. Plan your meals. You know, if you can, try to do a menu. It's easier said than done, I know, when you're busy. But if you do that, it definitely helps. You know, buy local. It supports your local farmers. And the food is fresher because it's closer to you. It doesn't have to truck itself from the Midwest. You know what I mean? So there it is. So give it a try, and I think you'll like it. And we'll see you soon. Bye.